What people want when it comes to choosing what you want to wear on stage is to look good and look appropriate for the occasion. But also, you want to make sure that you project a credible image that makes you look like the accomplished expert or professional that you are. So in this video, I will teach you all of the above and you will know all the tricks of the trade you need to know to be prepared and feel more confident when stepping on your next stage. Because it applies to both, some of the content I talk about in this video is also covered in what to wear for the camera video, which you can access on the link below. A lot of it pertains specifically for public speaking. For the best personal style and fashion advice on how to look more sophisticated and project a professional and successful image so you can gain instant credibility and attract higher level clients and opportunities, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to be notified when I post a new video every Friday. The most important thing when making any kind of public appearance and that you need to keep in mind is to wear clothes that make you look professional. This means no casual clothing, ideally, unless it's an integral part of your personal brand. Go for clothes that are professional looking or business casual at the very least, depending on your personal brand. If you are in the business of teaching people how to make more money, such as a business, marketing, or mindset coach, then it's even more important for you to look super credible and look like you make good money. And this means you need to wear decent quality clothes. Regardless of what industry you're in, you can have everything else in place. But if your clothes look too casual or too cheap, like they come from Target, you just won't look like the accomplished expert that you are, and your potential clients will not see you as such either. As a personal stylist specializing in making women look like a successful expert, this is one of the most important aspects I emphasize over and over. If you give a lower end or out of style image, people will then feel like your content and what you have to offer might also be outdated or lower in quality. And people do notice if you look more polished and therefore more successful and therefore accomplished and good at what you do than the person who settles for, I look good enough. And we trust people who look successful much more easily than the ones who don't. The quality and the type of the fabrics you wear have a lot to do with it. It's easier than ever to find sales out there and pay a lot less than retail prices for quality clothes. I'm all about getting the best stuff for much less, and you can too. Wear something that will flatter your shape, emphasize your waist, and give you a taller look as opposed to wider. And this is done most effectively with the right kind of fitted clothes, with a V or U necklines. Necklaces or details on top can also create the V neckline illusion to appear taller. Another important styling trick is to pick colors that look good on you. Your power colors will flatter your skin tone and make you look better. Do you see how the guy on the left looks so much warmer and glowy than the one on the right? Colors are a powerful tool you can use to set a positive tone for your audience. There is a palette of colors that look best on each of us, and these colors become even more important on video as the camera magnifies everything. You can refer to my video called How to Wear the Right Colors for Your Skin Tone to learn what your best colors are. The link is right below. Bold colors make a much bigger impact, so try and go for bolder hues than you might wear on a regular basis unless it goes against your personal brand, meaning you don't feel comfortable wearing bold colors. Colors are a powerful branding tool you should use to differentiate yourself and stand out. The bolder the color, the better when public speaking, as you will be more noticeable and memorable in a crowd of people. You should find out ahead of time the background color of the stage, as you don't want to blend into it and make you invisible or at worst look like a talking head. It's also better to avoid dark colors as they can make you look like a dark blur from far away. Ideally, and if it works with your brand style, choose an outfit that complements the background colors, such as orange on blue, for example. Complementary colors are opposite colors on the color wheel. Another example would be red on green. Wearing a complementary color will make you stand out very effectively. They can be bold choices, but they are guaranteed to highlight you. There are other different ways to mix colors to make a positive impact. You can check out my video on how to mix colors into your outfit to learn more about the different ways you can do that. It's also a good idea to wear solid colors as opposed to loud prints to avoid any distraction from the information being shared. Some questions you want to know before speaking at an event are, will there be a large logo banner, bland solid curtains, video montage? You can use this information to your advantage and pick a color that complements the background to make you stand out. Should you dress casual or formal? Wear work clothes or creative clothes? The next step to dressing appropriately for your next speaking engagement is to get a general understanding of your audience and what message you want to give. Are they professionals, artists, geeks? This information will guide you in dressing appropriately and to maintain the attention of your audience while keeping in mind that it's your responsibility to inform and entertain your audience. Visuals and how you present yourself play an important role in that. Your audience wants to be visually entertained, so it's a good idea to always dress slightly better than they do. Because you still want to look like you belong and they can relate, you will need to find an outfit that allows them to connect with you. You don't want a total disconnect, so as an extreme example, I would avoid the whole business suit attire if your audience is filled with artists. But dress a little better with your clothing choices. Your audience will appreciate it. This being said, don't try to be or look like your audience if it truly doesn't represent who you are. Be authentic, on brand, and comfortable. You can learn what your personal brand style is by taking a quick assessment I created by clicking on the link below. Also remember, you are there to inform and to entertain them. You are a temporary authority and you need to signal that through the way you present yourself. They will expect you to. Quality content, effective communication skills, and good visuals are all important to have a successful career. If you are unsure how to dress for speaking engagements, it's always a good idea to ask what the dress code is or do a bit of research as to who they are. It's important to feel as good as you look, especially when you are speaking in front of a group. When we are physically comfortable, we feel more confident. You don't want to be distracted by uncomfortable shoes or pull your skirt down every 5 minutes while speaking in front of people. The fewer visual distractions, the more likely your audience is to pay attention to you and what you are saying. Other visual distractions include noisy shoes, loose buttons and threads, visible undergarments, and wrinkled fabrics. Also avoid noisy clothing or accessories. It's not good if your shirt, pants, or jewelry distract your audience every time you move. Avoid really tight clothes and dress in something that allows you to move without looking constricted. This will take away from your well-earned confident style. Whatever outfit you pick, you should always think about how it makes you feel. If you feel great in a suit or in high heels, then you should consider wearing that because it's most probably part of your brand image. It will also make you feel more comfortable and confident. This will translate into your presentation and the energy you give out, and you will inevitably present better. Another tip to consider would be to wear a blazer if, again, it's part of your personal brand and you feel comfortable wearing it. They are great to cover up underarm sweats, and chances are you will sweat no matter how experienced of a speaker you are. Additionally, blazers help to keep your shoulders straighter and give the impression you are not slouching, which helps with projecting a more confident posture. If it's hot and you're wearing just a blouse, avoid light colors and fabrics such as silk that show wet circles. I'm all about natural deodorant, but I would definitely go for a strong antiperspirant for speaking engagements to reduce the sweat problem, which can make us feel very self-conscious, and we don't want that. On stage logistics, determine some specifics about the event to know what you will wear. Where is it taking place? Is it in a large, cold auditorium or a small, stuffy hotel meeting room? What is the setup? Will you be speaking to the audience from a stage, sitting down, behind a desk, table, or podium? Will there be a live video screen? Always opt to stand instead of sitting down when presenting, unless it would look weird for you to stand up. Standing puts you in control of the room and lets people focus on you. Will you be wearing a microphone? If so, will it be handheld, Bluetooth, or clip-on? Consider where it will be pinned on when the event requires that you wear a bulky battery pack. in which case make sure your clothes can accommodate it and the tech person has easy access. Knowing these logistics will help you determine the best clothing options for the occasion, but you should still consider taking a second outfit, especially if you're traveling or if the presentation is really important. You'll want that insurance in case something happens before your presentation. Above all, you need to be you and look like you. The last but not the least most important tip on what to wear for the stage: make sure that what you're wearing makes you feel awesome and that it makes you feel good, confident and sexy and successful and powerful and all of these things. It's so important for this energy to come across onto your audience so you can have the biggest impact possible on them. Please comment below if you found this information helpful. It helps me create the best videos when I know what people want to learn. In this video, we learned what to wear on stage, and you also learned that defining and clarifying your personal brand is an important marketing and personal asset that will up-level your image. So don't forget to take the quick personal brand style assessment I created for you. The link is right below, and in it you will learn what personal brand style you are, what can inspire your brand, and specific stores you should consider to find clothes that are on brand for you. Also look for the videos I talked about in this video so you can learn more about colors. The links are below. If you like this video, please let me know by liking it below and subscribe to my channel where I post fashion videos every Friday. Au revoir!